You're watching WYLN TV 35. Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Julia Wiegand. Authorities found the remains of 2 small children over the weekend in Lycoming County. The county's Children and Youth Services began an investigation into Maria Snyder, who lives near Williamsport, back in September. Officials allege that Snyder was neglecting her 7-year-old son, who sources say wasn't even potty trained. They also discovered that her 2 daughters, now identified as 6-year-old Nicole Elizabeth Snyder and 4-year-old Jasmine Jean Snyder, have not been seen since 2015. Law enforcement agencies were at her Livermore Road property in Hepburn Township, searching for the remains of her missing daughters. Following a 2-day search, Lycoming Township Police confirmed Sunday that their remains were found. They claim Nicole was killed in 2016 and Jasmine in 2017, and that both bodies were buried at the property. Snyder and her girlfriend, Echo Butler, were arrested Thursday and charged with endangering the welfare of children and obstruction in child abuse cases. Police are now investigating the case as a homicide. Tamaqua Area High School forfeited its District 11 Class 3A football game against North Schuylkill Friday, following an incident involving members of the football team. The district released a statement today saying that they're currently conducting an investigation regarding a student disciplinary matter involving the administration, school police, and the Tamaqua Police Department. The district is only permitted to share limited information as the investigation is ongoing. A Hazel Township man faces numerous charges after police served a search warrant at his home back on October 29th. State Police, alongside the Office of Attorney General, executed a warrant at the home of 46-year-old Vance Dawson on East Diamond Avenue. Police seized over 400 grams of meth, as well as around 75 grams of heroin and fentanyl, suspected cocaine, and marijuana. They also found large amounts of drug paraphernalia and over $3,500 cash in his bedroom. He was arrested and charged with manufacture, delivery, or possession with intent to deliver, and possession of drug paraphernalia. He was arraigned and denied bail after being considered a danger to society. A Tamaqua area student was charged for allegedly starting a fight that resulted in the injury of a high school teacher. According to police, the 15-year-old boy began arguing with a 16-year-old boy before charging at him in the high school's cafeteria back on October 19th. The unidentified teacher was said to be seriously injured trying to break up the fight. The boy also exited the school while being escorted to the principal's office, but was later found on East Broad Street by Tamaqua police. The student was charged with simple assault, disorderly conduct, and reckless endangerment. A Westchester man's behind bars for allegedly biting 2 people during an altercation in Shenandoah. Police were called for a report of an argument on West Mount Vernon Street around 6 p.m. back on Saturday, October 30th. Witnesses say that 45-year-old Michael Kilkenny began acting out of control after using drugs. He allegedly bit a woman on her neck, arm, and finger, and also bit a neighbor in the forearm for trying to break up the altercation. Kilkenny was charged with harassment and simple assault. He was taken to Schuylkill County Prison for lack of $25,000 straight cash bail. A Monroe County deacon was arrested for allegedly assaulting a 14-year-old girl. 45-year-old Geronimo Masonette allegedly began making sexual comments and groping the 14-year-old when he was a deacon at the Church of God Holy Ground in Middle Smithfield Township back in 2018. He was arrested and charged with unlawful contact with a minor and other related sexual offenses. Police believe there may be other victims out there and ask anyone with information to contact PSP Stroudsburg at 570-619-6800. Investigators are still in the early stages of finding out how 8 people died Friday night in a crush of fans that rushed the stage of a Houston music festival. City officials plan to use videos, witness interviews, and a review of concert procedures to determine what caused the pandemonium at the sold-out Astro World Festival founded by rapper Travis Scott. Out of the nearly 50,000 people in attendance, over 300 were treated at the concert's field hospital, and 13 remained hospitalized as of Sunday, though their conditions weren't disclosed. The 8 fatal victims ranged from 14 to 27 years old. Scott tweeted Saturday that he was, quote, absolutely devastated by what took place and pledged to work together with the Houston community to heal and support the families in need. The 43rd Annual American Cancer Society Telethons taking place this weekend. And this year's theme, 43, Beating Cancer Takes You and Me. The event is both this Saturday, November 13th from 11 to 11 and Sunday, November 14th from noon to 5. On the lineup, we've got live music and entertainment, the ACS phone bank so you can call in to make your pledge, and WYLN personalities like myself. The event will be televised from the Alice C. Wiltsey Center and our WYLN studios. It's closed to the public due to the pandemic, but you can watch it right here on WYLN TV and our YouTube page. So be on the lookout for updates on our WYLN News Facebook page, and mark your calendars to make your pledge and show your support in the big fight against cancer. Coming up on WYLN News, details on a crimpet recall, plus highlights from Friday night's Cougar Wolfpack action. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
My name's Jackson. Looks like it's sunny tomorrow.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
M&J Excavation, serving the area with quality and dependable home heating oil with competitive pricing. Also on and off-road oil delivery for your heavy equipment. They also provide paving and excavation services. 570-233-1898.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Jura's Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in 610 North Broad Street, West Hazelton. 570-454-7229.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice,
everyday low prices,
plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazelton. Everything to make your house a home.
BLB Auto Sales, a division of Barbush Automotive. BLB has deals that can't be beat. They carry trucks, vans, SUVs, sedans, and sports cars, and all at the lowest prices. Barbush Automotive can handle all vehicle repairs since they do it all. Check out their specials: oil change and filter, just $19.95. Alignment, $49.95. Professional and good people. Call 570-454-7571.
The FDA amended their October 31st recall of certain multi-pack Tasty Cake cupcakes to also include Krimpets. Flower Foods added to its voluntary recall for certain Krimpets products due to the potential presence of tiny fragments of metal mesh wire. The recalled products were distributed in Delaware, Maryland, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Virginia, D.C., and West Virginia. No injuries or incidents have been reported thus far, but the affected products should be discarded or returned to their place of purchase for a full refund. Customers can also call Flowers Consumer Relations Center at 1-866-245-8921 with any questions. With season coverage comes Game of the Week highlights, and our Rhino Sachi has the recap from Friday night's Cougar Wolfpack District 2 Class 6A semifinal matchup.
This past Friday, Wyln brought you live high school football playoff action as the Hazleton area Cougars hosted the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack in the District 2 Class 6A semifinal matchup. The first half was a defensive battle, as the only point scored was on a 35-yard Hazleton field goal by Luke Russo in the final seconds of the second quarter.
It is down, the kick is up, and it is good to beat the buzzer! Hazleton area will take a 3-0 lead into the locker room at halftime.
The scoring picked up in the second half, though, starting with a 34-yard Cougar touchdown pass from Tyler Wolf to Matthew Casadas.
Wolf being pressured, throws downfield for Casadas, and it is caught for a 2, a tying eyes. Pizzeria, Cougar touchdown.
The extra point will make the score 10-0 Hazleton. In the last minute of the third quarter, Wolf would find Casadas in the end zone again to extend the Cougars' lead to 17-0.
Wolf looking that way, looking for Casadas. Got it! Touchdown, Cougars! A 2, a tying eyes. Pizzeria touchdown, the second of the night. Wolf to Casadas.
Just over a minute into the fourth quarter, Wilkes-Barre got themselves on the board with a 35-yard field goal from Evan Corcoran to make the score 17-3 with Hazleton in the lead. But with just over 3.5 minutes left in the game, the Cougars would score one more time as Wolf would find Connor Kundrat on a 29-yard touchdown reception.
Wolf to pass, looking for Kundrat, got him! Touchdown, Cougars! A 2, a tying eyes! Pizzeria touchdown!
The extra point would make the score 24-3, and that score would hold as the Cougars would defeat the Wolfpack to advance to the District 2 Class 6A championship game. And there, they will face the Delaware Valley Warriors in Milford this Friday night. Reporting for WRLN Sports, I'm Ryan Osachi.
Thanks, Ryan. Coming up on Cybertsville's News Choice, we stop by Within Harmony for Community and You. Plus, who's leading the way again this week? Stay with us and find out.
No matter how busy life gets, your health needs to come first. That's why the relationship you build with your Lehigh Valley Health Network primary care doctor is one of the most important you'll ever have. From identifying your personal health risk factors to coordinating care with specialists, LVHN is here to partner with you every step of the way. And with the choice of virtual or in-person visits, it's never been easier to put your health at the top of your to-do list. Take the first step by visiting lvhn.org or by calling 888-402-LVHN.
Some things are just better together, like super fast internet and Plume whole home Wi-Fi from Service Electric Cablevision. Start with reliable speeds that match your family's needs, whether powering just a few gadgets or a fully online home. Add cutting-edge Plume whole home Wi-Fi, controlled by our mobile app to deliver a strong connection to every device in every room. Create the perfect combo for your family. Call or visit secv.com/internet now to learn more.
Two Italian Guys Pizzeria. 3 West Diamond Avenue in Hazleton has all your favorites, from pizza, hoagies, salads, entrees, wings, and sides. Always made with the freshest ingredients. Call them at 570-459-2783. Membership opportunities are now available at the Valley Country Club, 79 Country Club Lane in Sugarloaf. Clubhouse upgrades are in progress and will be ready for the spring. Call Frank Radis for details at 570-233-5328.
You know, Blaze Alexander, we understand that individuals win trophies, but teams win championships. From sales
to service.
From maintenance
To major service.
From Mazda to Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram to Buick GMC. Good credit or bad, we got your back. So like I said, it takes a team. If you're in the market for a car, stop to the Great Alexander team at Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton, and we're taking the deals. The other guys won't.
Your health has never been more important. That's why Lehigh Valley Health Network is making it easier than ever to take control with MyLVHN, your digital health partner. MyLVHN allows you to schedule appointments right from the palm of your hand, message your doctor questions, and even see an LVHN provider from the comfort of your home through video visits. With MyLVHN, you have on-demand access to your health anytime, anywhere. To learn more or to sign up, visit lvhn.org/mylvhn.
Tickets are now on sale for the annual Sounds of the Season concert at the Alice C. Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazelton. Ring in the holidays with performances by the Hazelton Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana, Fabergé Follies, and the Hazelton Area High School Cougar Crooners. General admission tickets are just $10. Sounds of the Season, December 11th, is sponsored by these local businesses.
Welcome to WYLN's Community and You. I'm Tracy Grover. We're here in Weatherly today with Dave and Aileen Miller with Within Harmony. David uses natural holistic therapies and crystals to bring harmony and balance to people's lives. So David, let's get right into it. Briefly just tell us a little bit about your background and what your motivation for starting the company was.
Okay, so my background, for years I've always had a knack for picking up on energy, and I am a Reiki master and a certified life coach. So it brings the best of both worlds to allow me to help people on a different scale. And the time that we're going through right now, there's a lot of need for people to tap into natural resources with energy and getting plugged back in. And this is the perfect time to really get into what we do here.
Okay. So you use holistic therapy with light, sound, and color that benefits the body, mind, and spirit.
Right.
Let's get into a little bit about the different therapies that you use and what they focus on and the benefits of each of them.
Sure. So the first one that a lot of people will most commonly know and hear about is Reiki. And it's basically, I don't like to use the word healing, but you'll see it a lot out there. I am not a doctor. I don't heal anybody, but I help the body get more into a stasis where it performs at ample levels with the mind and body. And Reiki, it is a form of energy therapy that use universal energy in combination with your body's energy. And it's universal energy is a fancy word for the energy that connects every living thing on our planet.
And the crystal therapy, we are in the crystal therapy room, or the crystal room, and you actually have some beautiful pieces here. You do use those in therapy.
We do. And you place them directly on the body. That's the only touch that would ever be felt during a session with placing crystals directly on the body. Your body has chakras, which, I'm going to break it down really simply. It's energy spots throughout your entire body, and they start at the bottom of your spine and work all the way up to the crown of your head. So when we place different stones on each part of the body here, they resonate at a different frequency, and they help that part of the body. So we're working with pure earth energy in combination with our energy.
Okay, so we did visit the crystal light bed.
Yep.
So that was one of your...
So the crystal light bed, we're going to talk in great depth about that. I'm really excited to bring it to the area. We're the only people in the area here, the only company that offers it in Carbon County and the surrounding areas. It's a truly unique experience.
So Dave, we have your wife, Aileen, on the table. Give us a little demonstration of what, the whole process is here.
Sure. So when someone first comes in, we will identify what they're looking to focus on. So every single person, their immune system and their body and their mind are completely different. So every single client has a unique experience. So if you're looking to quit smoking, if you're having trouble with anxiety or depression or headaches or there's frequencies that we can do to utilize and get your body to perform at optimal levels. Like 432 hertz is for anxiety, depression, people with migraines, that kind of stuff we'll utilize on that. So that's the first step when you come to experience it. We'll identify why you're here. what we're looking to address. Then after that, the person will lay down on the table. We'll place an eye mask over their eyes so that way they don't see the lights flashing and it's not invasive to the experience. We put a headset on them, which Ashley mentioned about binaural beats. Binaural beats is a fancy word for saying frequencies that affect the mind and the body, the water in the body.
And then as far as the lights go, the lights just stay that way?
No. So the lights, we haven't fixed right now just to show you guys, but we have to think about it like when you go to sleep at night, right? Your brain's racing and you're trying to process everything through the day. So it starts out really fast before you get into that deep sleep for the night. And it's no different with the therapy. So when we have this case here, the client would lay down and I would start the lights up rather rapid. It'll start out fast like that. And then as it progresses, we'll start to go slow and I'll focus on different areas of the body. So we're natural conductors of energy. So when you expose the body to light and frequency, it responds.
Ashley, can you just give us a general idea of what it feels like when you're going through the therapy?
So everyone will experience it differently. I kind of, when I was on the bed, you can feel the heat from the crystals underneath helping your muscles kind of relax. And if anybody that meditates, it's almost like it takes your meditation to a different level, sort of, because you have the sound and the bed underneath you and the lights. At one point, I didn't really feel like the pain in my muscles anymore because your body starts to relax and you almost don't feel your limbs sometimes. It's a deep, relaxing kind of experience.
Okay. And you're relaxed when you get up. You said you don't notice it right away sometimes?
The first time I did it, I didn't realize that the headaches were already starting to subside until the next day, but I had a very relaxing night's sleep, and then that's when everything started to kind of click and heal up a little bit.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Community and You. I'm Tracy Grover. Reach out to Dave on his website, withinharmony.com, or give him a call at 570-436-4359.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
No matter how busy life gets, your health needs to come first. That's why the relationship you build with your Lehigh Valley Health Network primary care doctor is one of the most important you'll ever have. From identifying your personal health risk factors to coordinating care with specialists, LVHN is here to partner with you every step of the way. And with the choice of virtual or in-person visits, it's never been easier to put your health at the top of your to-do list. Take the first step by visiting lvhn.org or by calling 888-402-LVHN.
Family owned in over 60 years, serving the Northeast Pennsylvania area, and a specialized business elite dealer. Shop our large selection of box trucks and dump trucks of all sizes today, all in stock and ready for work. Plus, fully equipped service and body shop departments that will work around your business needs. And when you buy before the end of the year, you could qualify for considerable tax savings. For all your commercial and fleet needs, visit Fairway Chevy in Hazleton today.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN 1057 East 10th Street in Hazleton, Pennsylvania during normal business hours. To view the report online, visit fcc.org.
WYLN's going behind the scenes to learn more about the lives and goals of our local leaders. So, Mayor Paul Hadzik's leading the way again to kick off this week's series.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Leading the Way, where we explore the backstories of those paving NEPA towards a better future. This week we are joined by the Mayor of Weatherly, Paul Hadzik. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, and thank you for inviting me to your show.
Of course. So we'll begin where we always start, at the beginning. Tell us about growing up, where you grew up, and what life was like growing up for Paul.
I lived in Weatherly all my life, so that's 66 years, and a month or two. And growing up in Weatherly was always nice. The people were all friendly, and I came from a big family of 6, 3 brothers and 2 sisters. My mom and dad worked hard. We never had a lot of things, but we made use of what we did have. So I was a straight A student up until 8th grade. After that, being a freshman, I played basketball. High school was 9th grade through 12 because Weatherly School District is very small, one of the smallest in the state. And I went to the old high school, and I played in the old gym. I played for people like Seifelt, and we had a couple parks. We had Uranda Park, we had Tweedle Park. And actually, when I graduated, I went to the borough and I worked as the park manager for 3 years while I was going to night school to get a college degree because my parents actually couldn't afford it. So, but originally, March of 1973, the year I graduated, and I was only 17 yet because June 1st didn't show up, so I was always one of the younger guys, even though I looked like I was 50. I was drafted, and right before we graduated, they stopped the draft, but since I did get drafted and I had 2 older brothers, one in the Navy and one in the Marine Corps, I said, I'm going to choose the Army. So I took all kinds of testing for helicopter training because back in '73, the Vietnam War was going on, and you didn't have to have a college degree. I think a warrant officer was allowed to become a pilot. So that was my life. That was my start.
All right. Check back tomorrow, folks, as Paul continues leading the way into part 2 of this week's segment. Good night.
And that's the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest on our Facebook page, YouTube page, or at WYLNTV.com. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next, right here on WYLN TV.